The polling booth is no place for people to be intimidated. It's often a great big hall. Sometimes it can be a local school hall, it can be a community hall, and the people that are there are just ordinary citizens that are volunteering their time to make sure that when people vote, it's all done fair and square. It is a very, very simple process. It's nothing to be intimidated about.
I don't think I've ever turned up at a polling booth with my poll card. As long as you've registered somewhere, they're going to give you a voting slip and a pen. You go off into a booth, you put your cross next to whoever you want to vote for, and those are usually colour-coded, so if you don't read and write very well, then you can usually tell which party that you want to vote for by the colours. And then you pop it in the box and you're done.
Nobody knows who you voted for, what you voted for. There's no judgment. It's actually illegal for people to intimidate people when they go to vote. And if you do experience prejudice or hardship when you go to vote, that is something that you can report and you can get action on. You can actually register in advance of an election for what's called a postal vote, and that means you can fill out a form. You can also get help to fill out the form as well, and you can actually submit your vote in advance of the election. You know, you're entitled to register to a postal vote, so if you want your voice heard but you can't quite turn up on the day, then a postal vote is the way to go.
Before turning up at the booth, read up a little bit about who the local politicians are. There's loads and loads of information out there about what the different parties actually stand for. If you're not sure, ask. There's lots of different organisations you can kind of phone up, like ours, like a lot of the other Gypsy Roma Traveller organisations out there. If you want to know what such and such a party stands up for, that information is actually out there. And that was the whole purpose of our political literacy course.
We should actually be going out there and finding out which of those MPs is actually going to represent our lifestyle better, is actually going to make sure that a traveller site is actually built in an area or a transit site is put in. Because local elections can be as powerful as national elections, more powerful sometimes. Make your voice heard in whatever way you can.